Picks of Equinage for Saratoga on Wednesdays, August 27. You are watching the simulation of the first race courtesy of Equinage.com. Register your free user. You have there the QR code. You go to that link and you will register your free user. You can use it the time that you want before you subscribe. You will get 3 free races. You can check previous results. This is the best handicapping tool available for the US horse racing. Besides the race simulation, you have the win percentage, a probability calculated based on stats. The Scotty picks 55% winning rate, the top 2 picks, the long shot between 11 to 14%, very effective. The pace, the initial speed of each horse. So you have the pace scenario, you have also the simulator, obviously, and you have the SOR, the competitive level of each horse. This is the competitive level of the race, the record at the distance surface, the competitive level for these races, and the GSR, the pedigree of the horse in one number for the distance surface, especially useful in races over 7 furlongs in my criteria. There is more information, of course. Based on that information, I prepared some quick picks. I did it while I was doing the Spanish version of this clip, and I spent like one and a half minutes per race. And I said that in Spanish, but I will repeat that in this moment. With these improvised picks, what you see here in the race notes, usually the top pick that I select wins around 30 to 40% of the in the card, and we are improvising that in less than 2 minutes per race. And among the picks, 3 or 4 picks, I hit maybe 70% of the races. With these improvised picks, if you go a little deep, you don't need to spend too much time, but a bit of more analysis, you can reach 80% easily with 4 picks. In this race number 1, see the Scotty picks, the win percentage, pace scenario, competitive level. I decide 1, 4, 9, and 7 are the best options. 1 coming from Europe, experiences in long distances. The 4, good morning line, coming from a strong victory with a closing kick. The number 9, excellent GSR running in grade 1s, will try to defeat the 1 and 4. And the 7, finish second behind the 4 last time out, is an option, 15 to 1 in the money line. Race 2, see the numbers of the number 2, extremely strong. Obviously, won and open made a special weight. The 5 won easily, but against the New York Breds, obviously is the main enemy. And Jeremiah Engelhardt has a first starter with Vidal Ortiz. So I believe 2 and 5, probably the 2 is going to comply with these numbers. In race 3, here the top picks, here the win percentage. I like this morning line. So the competitive level of the 7 and 5 is very high. I believe the 3 of them are going to decide the race. 3, 7, and 5. In race 4, 4 and 5, the top picks. You have here a long shot. And you see the 4 of them, but I like the speed, the pace of the number 1. The number 1 will control the pace. The number 7 is a 9-year-old horse. So the number 1 with Virat for sure is going to take the lead here and have a chance to control the race from start to finish. So I like the number 1. Obviously, 5 is coming for a victory. The number 4 finishing very close. And the number 6 with Flavian Prat are the enemies, in my opinion. Race 5, 1, 3 at the top, a long shot with the 5. I believe the number 1, I'm taking the risk because William Mott is not effective first time out and won last week, I think, with first starter. So the probability to win again this week is lower now. Obviously, the number 1 is 049, but ran good last time out. Ricardo Santana is riding very well. The 3, 047, but close to a victory, has a shot here. And Joel Rosario with Fernando Bro, the Dominican combination. And the 6, the debut was not too good, but the GSR improves dramatically. Second time out, it had a board. You need to use the 3 of them. In race 6, 1 and 6 of the top picks. The 4 is the long shot. I check the horses, and I prefer to use the long shot with the 2, 3, and 1, despite this red arrow. But if you check, let me do it quickly. The number 1, the horse to beat, Irad Ortiz, Todd Pletcher, 049, but has a good opportunity. The number 2 as well. Only first start, Todd Pletcher as well. But the 3, obviously the GSR is dropping, but if you check the GSR plus, remember that this is calculated based on the previous results of the siblings of this horse, the Dan, the Stallion. Maybe they won on night furlong, but not at 8.5. So that is the reason of the difference. So don't get tricked. Maybe the 3 could wire the field here. Is very dangerous. And the number 4, a long shot with a chance. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in race 7. The number 1 is strong here, especially the number 1 with this top GSR, good record at the distance, solid SOR, Kendrick Carmouche, Danny Gargan. The number 1, a horse that is the horse to beat here, dropping to a class, to a competitive level where he has an opportunity very clear. The 5 could improve, will improve with Ortiz. The 6 is coming for a good second, a horse that is running well. And the 7, looking for a long shot, 8-1 in the money line, finished third last time out, and could upset the race. This race is relatively open if the 1 is not winning the race. In race 8, 2 and 7 the picked and 6 the long shot. 2, a high win percentage. Second time out, could repeat with the Ortiz. It's a stake race, but the horse is doing very well, and now has an opportunity to defeat this group. The 7, 1 first time out. The GSR is lower than the number 2, but good enough and has tactical speed. Has a good opportunity. The 4 last time out, going to third first time, and the GSR is dropping, but it's good enough to be competitive. And the number 1, I believe the number 1 finished first time out, but it's an Oscar performance, and at this distance will do better. In race number 9, 6 and 9 the top picks, the 2 is the long shot. See the GSR of the 6 strong. Second time out, the pedigree is excellent. Tom Amos, 14% second lifetime start. The 2, first starter, the GSR is lower, but it's Brad Cox, very effective first time out. The Dan, 1 second time out, some precocity there. The number 9, first time out, the GSR is dropping. Abreu, 10% second time out. The Dan was not too precautious, fair option for that reason. And the 3, the GSR is relatively low. The Dan 1 second time out, and Raymond handled 17% and a good percentage with Dylan Davis. So you can use these horses 6, 2, 9, 3. Good luck at Saratoga.